Hello my YouTube friends, welcome back to my channel, LiftFlowGrow. My name is Christina. Today's practice is going to be a full body vinyasa yoga stretch. We're going to sweat, we're going to move, we're going to breathe, have some water nearby, and we're all going to begin in a wide knees, a child's pose. So I will meet you on the mat. When you arrive on your mat, open your knees wide apart. Let your hips sink down towards the heel as you extend your hands forward. Melt the heart down. Let your head be heavy. Forehead is meeting the mat. Inhale here, find length throughout your spine. Exhale, settle down. Inhale one more time. And exhale as you find your breath. Dedicate this time for yourself, for your practice. Have nothing else to do, nowhere else to be. And one more deep breath here. And last one before we start moving. On your last exhale, find your fingertips, lift the head up and really press your chest down as you open it through the heart, through your armpits. Make sure you're breathing, pressing your sitting bones down, finding a length and openness in your body. One more deep breath. Keep your right hand the way it is, take the left one and thread the needle, left hand underneath your right armpit. Left shoulder is touching the mat. Reach your right hand up towards the sky. Right hand comes down, press yourself up. Change sides, extend the left hand. Thread your right one and find your twist as you reach your left hand up towards the sky. Left hand comes down, gently press yourself up, walk your hands back towards your knees. Uplifting yourself, cat-cow stretch in your seated position. Inhale, wheel the chest, squeeze your shoulder blades. Let your shoulders drop down your back. Exhale, round through the spine, pull the belly in. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. And round. The last one, inhale, open. And round. Find a neutral spine, find the clasp behind you. As you clasp your hands, reach the clasp away from you, pull your shoulder blades down. And if the clasp is not accessible for you at the moment, use a strap or a blouse or a belt. As you pull your clasp away from you, allow your shoulders to soften down your back. Unclasp your hands, bring them down, find a tabletop position, stacking your joints, shoulders on top of the wrists and hips on top of your knees. Cat-cow here, inhale, drop the belly down, wheel the heart, sit bones up, head up. Exhale, round through the spine, push the floor away from you. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round. Inhale, drop and around. Find a neutral spine, extend your right leg back behind you and press yourself back. Stretching your ankle, your right cuff, press forward, press back and forward, press back and forward. Now take your right leg, lift it up, Press yourself away from the mat, pull the belly in and extend your left hand forward. Thumb is up. One more deep breath. Left hand comes down, right foot comes down, and this time cross your right foot to the left. Take a peek at your right toes as you really open through the right side of the body. Now press back, stretch as much as you can. Lift your right leg, step it down, right knee comes down on the mat. Round of cat-cow, inhale, dropping the belly down. Exhale, round. Find neutral spine. From here, extend your left leg back behind you. Press yourself back. Feel the stretch in your left ankle, left calf. Shift forward, press back. Shift forward, press back. And shift forward. Find neutral. Lift your left leg up. As you reach your right hand forward, thumb is up. Pull your belly in, root down through your left hand and through your right knee. Right hand comes down, cross your left hand to the right, cross your left leg to the right, and gaze towards your left toes. Make sure you're breathing through the side body stretch. Press back. Shift forward, pull your left knee down, a round of cat-cow, inhale, drop the belly down, wheel the heart, sit bones up, head up, exhale, round through the spine, pull the belly in. Find a neutral spine, extend your right leg back behind you, reach with your left hand first forward, thumb is up, lift your right leg, now pull your left ankle, right knee to touch underneath you, and extend. One more time and extend. Last one and extend. From here, bend your right knee. See if you can grab your foot with your left hand. When you have that, lift your right knee and find openness through the chest. Release. Extend your left leg back, lift your right hand, thumb is up, lift your left foot. Bring right elbow to left knee to touch, extend, one more time, and reach, one more time, and reach. Bend your left knee and grab a hold of the foot with your right hand. When you have that, see if you can lift your left knee up. Feel stretch and openness through the front of your right shoulder. Last breath. Release. Right hand comes down, left knee comes down. Take your toes under and roll up, coming into downward facing dog. Roll down through the heel of the hand. From here, place your feet to the outside edges of the mat and rock your hips from side to side. Now bring your feet to touch the back of the mat and start pedaling your feet, inviting length in the backs of the legs. You can lift one knee, then the other, one leg, then the other. Come up on your toes and release. Lift up and release. Lift up, shift forward, find plank. Drop your hips down, open through the heart, upward facing dog. Stay active in your upward facing dog. Press the tops of the feet down, kneecaps off the mat, and find a gentle rock from side to side. Really opening through the chest, through your belly, lifting the heart up as you press yourself away from the mat. Lift up and back, find your downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Bend the knee, open through the hip. Bring your right foot down, lift the left leg, reach from the inner thigh. Bend the knee, open. Step it down. One more time, lift your right leg up. Now come up on your left toes, reach, reach, reach. Bend your right knee, open this time. Go a little bit deeper into the hip stretch. Pressing yourself away from the floor, stay active in your arms. Right foot comes down, pull the knee in towards the chest and send it back. Right knee in, shift forward and send it back. Last one. Step the foot between the hands. Find your high lunge, find your fingertips, open the heart. Root down, reach the arms up. Straighten the front knee. Rebend. See if you can go a little bit deeper. Lift up and rebend. Lift up and rebend. Bring your hands down. Step back. Flow with me through Vinyasa or meet me in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Come up on your right toes, bend the knee, open through the hip. Press yourself evenly through the arms. Pull your left knee in, shift forward, find plank. And send it back, three-legged downward facing dog. One more time. Send it back. Last one. And send it back. Pull the knee in. Step the foot between the hands. Find your high lunge. Root down as you reach the arms up. Straighten the front knee. Rebend, see if you can go a little bit deeper. Straighten. And rebend. One more time. And rebend. Bring your hands down. Step back, find your plank pose. Lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Find your left toes. This time, see if you can open your hip as you lift your right leg up. Find space. Your whole body is really long. Bend your right knee, shift forward, find plank. Three-legged downward facing dog. Right knee in. Three-legged downward facing dog. Last one. Three-legged. Step the foot between the hands. High lunge. Reach the arms up. Open out to the side. Warrior two. Left heel down. You're really active in the arms. Flip. Reach up, reach back. Straighten your front leg. Keep reaching back. Triangle pose. Right hand down on your right shin. Left hand up towards the sky. Left hand comes down. Bend your front knee. Step back, find plank pose. Lift up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up. Come on your right toes. Open through the hip as you lift your left leg up. Point your left toes and reach past them. Left knee comes in towards the chest. Shift forward, find high plank. Three-legged downward facing dog. One more time. Pull your left knee in. Three-legged downward facing dog. Last one. Three-legged downward dog. Step the foot between the hands. High lunge. Open out to the side. Warrior two. Flip, reverse, reach up, reach back. Straighten the front knee. Keep reaching past your left fingertips here. Triangle pose. Hinge at the left hip, left hand down, right arm up. Turn your chest down. Right hand comes down as you bend your front knee. Step back, find your plank pose. Pull the belly in here. Right knee in towards the chest. Send it back. Right knee towards the right elbow. Send it back. Right knee, left elbow. Step your right foot down. Stay here. Left knee in. Step it down. Left knee, left elbow. Send it back. Left knee, right elbow. And send it back. Bring your knees down. Open them wide apart and rest in well-deserved child's pose. Let your heart melt. You can bend your elbows and soften through your shoulders. If you have your forehead down on the mat, rock your head from side to side, making sure there is no tension in your neck, in your shoulders. Come back to your breath. And one more deep breath in your wide knees child's pose. Now find your fingertips one more time. Walk your hands forward. Let your heart melt down. From here, keep walking your hands forward as you lift the hips up, puppy stretch. Stay on your fingertips. Let your heart melt. Bring your hands down and really let your chest drop down. Chin towards the mat, forehead down on the mat, or you can support yourself with a block. From here, slide yourself all the way down on the belly, coming into Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath the shoulders, press down through your elbows. Tops of the feet are down. Lift the kneecaps as you find length through the spine. Should lift up from the lower back, the thoracic spine, all the way up to the crown of the head. Now, one hand at a time, see if you can extend your hands. Seal pose. And if this is too much on your lower back, stay in your Sphinx. Last breath here. Bring your chest down, soften through the elbows. Place your fingers on the outside edges of the mat as you lift the elbows up and peel your chest up. Release. Lift up and release. Lift up and release. 2 more times. Peel the chest and release. Last one. And release. Hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes under, press up. Find plank pose. Lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Find your left toes, open through the right hip, and really send your right toes away from the mat. Pull your right knee in. Send it back. Right knee, right elbow. Send it back. Right knee, left elbow. Send it back. Find your high lunge as you step your right foot between the hands. Reach the arms up. Open out to the side. Warrior two. Reach up, clasp your hands, straighten the front knee. Rebend, bring the hands down. See if you can go a little bit deeper in your front knee, sinking, opening. Reach up one more time. Rebend, reach up, and rebend. A last one. Clasp your hands and lean to the back. Open out to the side, triangle pose, left hand down, right arm up. Tuck your tailbone here and open the chest up towards the sky. Left hand comes down, bend your right knee. Find side plank as you step your right foot on top of the left one and reach your right hand up towards the sky. Pull your belly in here. Lift your middle away from the floor. Right hand down on the mat. Find your plank pose. Lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Wheel the heart through. And exhale, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up. Find your right toes, open through the hip. Point your left toes, reach your left toes away from you. Pull your left knee in towards the chest. Three-legged downward facing dog, left knee, left elbow. Three-legged downward facing dog, left knee, right elbow. Three-legged dog, step the foot between the hands. High lunge. Warrior two, open out to the side. Commit to the bend of the front knee. Reach up, straighten your front leg. Bring your hands down, rebend. One more time, reach up. Rebend, reach up. Rebend, see if you can go a little bit deeper. Last one, reach up, straighten. Clasp your hands and pull the clasp away from you. Unclasp your hands, find a triangle pose. Left hand down, right arm up. You're really active with your right hand. Reach past your fingertips, open the chest up. Right hand comes down, transition to side plank, take your time. Reach your left hand up towards the sky as you step your left foot on top of the right one. Lift your middle as you press the floor away from you. Left hand comes down. Flow with me through Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. One more time, inhale, right leg comes up, find your left toes, open through the hip. Right knee in towards the chest, send it back. Right knee, right elbow, send it back. Right knee, left elbow. Three-legged downward facing dog, step the foot between the hands. Find your high lunge, reach the arms up. Open out to the side, warrior two. Reach the arms up, straighten your front leg. Rebend, see if you can go a little bit deeper. Reach up, clasp, lean back. One more breath here as you pull your right hand with the left one. Unclasp your hands, rebend. Right hand down on the inside of the right foot, extended side angle. Left hand up towards the sky or up and over the head, finding length through the left side of the body. Bring your left hand down and find side split. Lean towards your right ankle as you press your left heel down and flex your left foot. Change sides. One more time on your right. Right hand stays down, left arm up towards the sky. From here, press yourself up, find your side angle one more time. Left hand comes down, transition to side plank, step your right foot back, lift your right hand up towards the sky. Stay here or lift the top leg up. Now bend your right knee in, step the foot between the hands. Right hand follows. Soften the left knee down, find your low lunge. Press yourself up, hands on your right thigh. Let your hips soften down. Press down into your left knee and feel the stretch in your left hip. Your right inner thigh, bring your hands down. Wiggle your right foot to the outside edge of the mat for a lizard pose. Hands down on the mat and find a gentle rock from side to side. Find stillness if you're moving. Tuck your back toes, lift your left knee, step back, find plank pose, Vinyasa. Inhale, left leg comes up, find your right toes, lift your right heel, open your left hip, point the toes, left knee in towards the chest. Three-legged downward facing dog, left knee, left elbow. Three-legged downward facing dog, left knee, right elbow. Send it back, step the foot between the hands. High lunge. Open out to the side, warrior two. Reach up, straighten, rebend, go a little bit deeper. One more time, reach up, straighten, clasp your hands and lean to the back. Pull your left hand with the right one. Unclasp your hands, rebend your front knee. Extended side angle, left hand all the way down or on your left knee. Right hand up towards the sky or up and over the head. Turn your chest up here as you pin your back heel down. Right hand comes down, find side split. Change sides. One more time on your left. Left hand stays down, right arm up. Transition to side angle, extended side angle. Right hand comes down, side plank. Step your left foot on top of the right one as you reach your right hand up towards left hand up towards the sky. Lift your left leg as you keep lifting your middle up. Bend your left knee, step the foot between the hands, find your low lunge, soften down. Adjust, press yourself up, hands on your left thigh. See if you can go a little bit deeper into your hips. And let your shoulders fall down and away from the ears. Bring your hands down on the inside of the left foot. Wiggle your left foot to the outside edge of the mat, lizard pose. Stay still or find a gentle rock from side to side. Find stillness if you're moving. Transition to plank. Flow with me through Vinyasa. From here, bring your knees down, tabletop. Untuck your toes, round of cat-cow. One more time, inhale, drop the belly down. Exhale, round. Find a neutral spine. Extend your right leg back behind you. Tuck your left toes. From here, lift yourself up and back, three-legged downward facing dog. Open through the hip. Right knee up towards the sky. Pigeon pose, right shin down. Send your left foot away from you as you soften your hips. Find length through the spine first here. Right hand stays down on the mat. Bend your left knee and grab a hold of your foot with your left hand. Pull your left heel in as much as you want to feel the stretch in your left quad. As you do that, allow your hips to soften down. Release your left foot. Sit on your right hip and bring your left shin in front of the right one. Easy seated pose. Extend your hands forward. Reach up, find length throughout the spine. Now bring the hands in front of you. Wrap right hand underneath the left one, eagle arms, and send the elbows up and away from you. As you do that, breathe space between the shoulder blades. And one more deep breath here. Exhale, unwrap your hands. Fold over your shins. From here, thread the needle, left hand underneath the right. Let your left shoulder drop down on the mat as much as you can, keeping your sitting bones down. Press yourself up. Reach the arms behind you, clasp your hands. Keep your knees, keep your shins the way they are. Lift yourself up. On your knees, open the chest and pull the clasp down and away from you. Engage your glutes to protect your lower back as you open through the front. And release. Find tabletop. Extend your left leg back behind you. Keep your right toes tucked. Lift the hips up and back. Three-legged downward facing dog as you lift the left leg up. Bend the knee, open through the hip. Left shin comes down, pigeon pose on the left. Take your time into the transitions as you move your body. Inhale, find length throughout the spine. One more breath here in your active pigeon pose. Left hand stays down, bend your right knee, grab a hold of the foot with your right hand. Pull your right heel in towards your right glute. As you do that, keep softening your hips down towards the floor. Let go of your right leg. Sit down on your left hip and bring your right shin forward. Crossing right shin in front of the left one. Inhale, reach the arms up. Bring your hands forward in front of you. Wrap left hand underneath the right one, eagle arms. Lift the elbows up and away from your chest. Unwrap your hands, bring them down. Clasp your hands behind you. Find the non-dominant clasp. And roll on top of your knees. Pull the clasp down and open through the chest. And sit back and down. Bring your hands down on the mat. Extend your legs forward. Coming into Dandasana staff pose. Flex your feet here. Press the tops of the feet down. Bend your right knee. Bring your right foot on the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Option to stay here, or you can find a gentle twist, left hand down on your right or on your left shin, right arm up towards the sky. Bring yourself up, right hand comes down behind you, lift your left hand and press yourself up, lifting the hips up, open through the chest. Left hand is up and over the head. Make sure you're breathing here, opening your body, finding a length and space. Last breath. Bring your hips down, left hand comes down, extend your right leg. Gently pedal your feet, flex and point your toes. Left knee in, left foot on the inside of the right thigh. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Stay here or find twist as you open the left hand up towards the sky. And one more deep breath here. Press yourself up, left hand comes down, right arm up as you lift the hips up. Keep pressing yourself away from the floor with your left hand and with your left knee. Find openness in your front body. As you reach past your right fingertips, slowly come back down. Extend your left leg, hug the knees and find your back. A gentle rock from side to side. Extend your legs down. Place your hands underneath the sitting bones, fish pose. Hug your elbows in. Press yourself up, open through the chest as you let your head drop down. Point your toes away from you. Open through your front. Open through your throat. Last breath here. Release. Bring the knees in. Bring your knees to touch as you open the feet wide apart. From here, press your lower back down towards the mat, tucking the tailbone. Finding length in your lower back. A last breath here. Wiggle your feet in. Bring your feet to touch, open the knees wide apart. Recline butterfly pose. Bring one hand on the belly, one hand on your heart. As you allow your knees to be heavy, the back of the head is heavy here. This is going to be our final shape. If you want to transition to Shavasana, now is the time to do that. If you decide to stay here with me in reclined butterfly pose, let your shoulders drop down and away from the ears. Rock your head from side to side, making sure there is no tension in your neck. Find stillness, soften through your face. Part your lips and wiggle your jaw. As you bring your lips to touch, put a gentle smile on your face. Be grateful for your practice today. Be grateful that your body can move in a way you want it to move. Find the rhythm of your breath. filling up your lungs and your belly on an inhalation and lengthening on the exhalation. Allow that rhythm, allow the noise of your inhales and exhales to become louder. Now see if you can find the beating of your heart. Moving all the way down, feel the touch of your feet, right next to the left and left next to the right. Feel the space between your knees. This is how we are gonna end our practice today. You can stay in this shape for as long as you want to. Thank you so much for taking the time and practicing with me. Namaste.